Hi, so we're going to do something a bit different with this video. I'm not going to be painting on the wall for this video. I'm not going to be painting anything. I'm going to take you through some of the past work that I've done. So in my first video, I mentioned that in a future video, I would talk through some of the stuff that I've done in the past. Well, this is that video. Well, it's one of those videos. So I'm going to do a series of videos that show you some of the stuff I've done in the past. It's not all wall art. Some of it is big pieces, some of it's mosaic, some of it's big paintings, and some of it's just simple things like drawing and sketching. So the idea behind it is, look, you've seen my progression so far. I've started off from pretty much a baseline of 0 on wall art and spray paint. I don't really know what I'm doing with spray paint. I'm getting there, don't get me wrong, I'm getting better. I think this channel has been quite productive for me and I am getting better. But what I wanted to do is it's for my own benefit really. I want to put stuff on this channel that I know that I'm quite happy with. And the idea is that hopefully you'll see these videos and think, all right, he's not absolutely useless. I'm not saying what I've done in the past is great, but I think it gives you an idea of what I'm working towards reproducing on a larger scale. So in this particular video, I'm going to take you through some of the sketches that I've done in the past. It's not exactly a sketchbook tour like the title suggests, but it is an exploration of some of the sketches that I've done previously. So I don't have a physical sketchbook to show you and to thumb through. Once upon a time, there would have been a physical sketchbook, but everything's been ripped out, either put in frames or sold or lost even. So these are all just going to be kind of overlays and just... Anyway, let's just jump into it. Okay, so one of the first ones here is one of the ones that I'm quite happy with. I think this Elvis Presley piece there's not much detail on his hair, but these are all early days. I mean, these are stuff that I put together nearly 10 years ago, as you can see from the signature in the bottom. But I'm really, really happy with this. There's not much going on in terms of pencil to paper. I think there's a lot of light that's just left there. I've used a rubber a lot. Yeah, I think there's life in that. I'm quite happy with that. If I could put that on a wall with spray paint, I'd be well happy. I think I've still got the original of that somewhere. I don't know. It's probably in an attic somewhere. And stay tuned to the end of the video because I do go into my attic for reasons that you will find out later. This one, not so happy with. This is kind of the opposite of the Elvis Presley one, where the Elvis Presley one was kind of using negative space and light. This one, you could just basically see pencil strokes everywhere, and it's a bit of a mess, really. I should have grated the pencil here, create pencil dust, and then spread that around the paper with a cotton bud or something like that. Yeah, but I've not done that. So yeah, I'm not too happy with this. I think this is a bit lazy. I mean, look at the signature. So yeah, not too happy with that one. Ibrahimovic, yeah, I quite like this one. I think pencil could have been sharper in places, but I think I've done all right with the sinews of the neck and the creases of the shirt. I think I did this around the same time as the Elvis Presley one, so it would have been about 2012. And at this point, he'd not played for Inter Milan for 3 years, so I don't really know why I've done him in an Inter Milan kit. But after this, he went on to play for my beloved Manchester United, so, love a bit of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I think this is decent. It's not brilliant, but it's all right. Let's go on to one that I'm quite happy with, actually. I quite like this. This is a bit of a mixture of what I'm happy about with other ones and what I don't like about other ones, like including the Muhammad Ali one. So this one, I've just treated a hair as like a block of black, which is a bit lazy. It's very lazy, in fact. It's the same with the background. I mean, I could have taken a bit more care over the detail in the hair, but I think the face, the arm, the shoulder, the hand, both hands, there's life in the eyes. I think this is all right. I think it's a pretty good picture. Again, not perfect, but these are 10 years ago. I'm hoping that I've improved since then, as we'll hopefully find out on the wall. So this one, Michael Jackson. You can see what I've been trying to do here. I've been trying to do a bit of a pensive portrait, which I'm not too happy with this. I think I think I probably chose the wrong reference picture. There's lazy pencil strokes in the top right there. It's not one of my favourite pieces, but it's one of my favourite musical artists, so I've included it in this. Yeah, well, I don't know what else to say about this one. It's all right. It's not fantastic. I think there's some decent shadows around his chin and neck, but I think I've been a bit lazy with that one. So out of all those, I'd say that I like my Elvis Presley one the most, and probably the Ali Sonny Liston one the least. There's also a few drawings that I wanted to highlight. that I don't really have very good pictures of. But I did this one of George Best that's on the wall in my parents' house. They're probably my best customers. And this Eric Cantona one, which this one's my dad's phone background. So yeah, like I said, they're my best customers. But let's take a look at something that I've been working on literally for years, and I just keep neglecting it because it's taking too much effort and time, and it's just been locked away for the last, I don't actually want to work it out because it's probably more than 2 years, but I've been working, what I wanted to do at one point was I wanted to try photorealism. So, you see things like this and that. By the way, those are not done by me. Those are definitely not mine. Those are brilliant. But the meticulousness of putting something like that together is so difficult. It's just so time consuming, and it's not just like, oh, I've got an hour, I can work on it. You have to really, really be into what you're doing, and you really have to kind of get into the mindset of the project. So it's not something you can just dip in and out of, like I've been doing, like I explained about that landscape piece, the retro wave landscape piece. I was dipping in and out half an hour at a time. Can't do that with this photorealism piece. So anyway, let's go up into my attic and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here it is, and hopefully you can tell who this is. I mean, he's not that recognisable with a beard, but it's Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey. I grew up with Jim Carrey films. It's brilliant. My favourite comedy film is Dumb and Dumber. So I thought I'd do a piece on Jim Carrey because this picture of him with a beard, just, I don't know, just a detailed picture, interesting face. I thought I'd give it a go. I'm happy with how it's going, but I think I need to get more contrast in there. I need to get more lights and dark, more extreme lights and extreme darks. Maybe I need to invest in light pens, or maybe even put some charcoal on there. I don't know. But I'm at the stage now where I'm a bit scared to touch this because it might go wrong. But I know that that's not the way to be about this. I know I need to just crack on and improve it and finish it, because this could be really good. I mean, some of these other sketches are 10 years old, but this is something that I've been working on in the recent past. Less and less recent, more and more past as it stays in my attic, but there's definitely something there that I can finish. Anyway, so yeah, if you look at that and see where I should kind of focus and any sort of advice on that, then let me know in the comments. But otherwise, those are my sketches. Those are things that I've done over the years. Certainly not really recently, apart from the Jim Carrey one. But I wanted to just kind of show you that ahead of some of the portrait work that I want to do on the wall, just to kind of say, bear with me really. And I can do portraits, I can do people's faces. I just need to practice doing them in spray paint. So it's really difficult. Pencils are not similar to spray paint at all. You can go lighter with a pencil. You can use lighter pencils. You can blend. You can rub them together. Once spray paint is on the wall, it's on the wall. I mean, you can't really get two cans and spray a black and a white together and create a grey. That's something I've certainly learned. You need to have a kind of a gradient: black, dark grey, medium grey, light grey, white. That kind of thing. You need to kind of use multiple shades. So it's not even like paint in that respect. It's not like you can blend some paints to create others. If there's something I'm missing, then let me know in the comments. Help me understand how to spray paint better and blend colours. But as far as I can see, you need to have, your light greys, your whites, your darker greys, that kind of thing. I think that's the way to do spray paint portraits. If you're doing them in black and white, I mean, I've not even started to consider getting skin tones right. That is difficult for me with coloured pencils or with paints or with pastels or chalk or anything like that. It's something I can kind of do, but on a spray painting level, that is going to be my white whale. Probably is going to be getting skin tones right. So for now, I'm going to work on tone. I'm going to work on black and whites, like the pencils. I'm going to try and replicate what I bring to sketches on pieces of paper with pencils onto walls with spray paint. And I know it's not going to be easy, but I just wanted to show you some of my previous sketches to just kind of say, you know, I'm not starting from zero. I can do sketches to a certain degree of competency. Anyway, so I'm sorry that this video's not like the others. It's not painting on the wall. It's not actual new artwork, but I just thought it was an important video to put together, and I think it's more for my benefit than yours. So apologies for that. If you have any thoughts on anything in this video or any other video, comment below. Please subscribe. It really helps. I've not got many subscribers, but to each and every one who's pressed subscribe, which at the time of recording this is just over 30. I just want to say thank you. You taking the time to decide you want to see more videos from this idiot. So thank you. And yeah, hopefully the next video will be a big portrait on the wall. I can't guarantee it will be, but I will also do more videos like this. So it's not just sketches. It'll be, as I say, mosaics, bigger pieces, paintings, things like that. So, okay, stay tuned. Thank you. Cheers.